CBS 42 News is your local election headquarters with just over 7 days to go until Election Day, and the campaign trail is a busy one.
This week, we are looking at the two candidates vying to become the state's 55th governor. Tonight, reporters Michael Clark and Rashad Hudson take us inside the campaigns of both Walt Maddox and Kay Ivey. Michael begins our coverage live on the Maddox campaign bus. A busy day on the trail for him. Michael?
Yeah, it sure was. Between media interviews that began in Tuscaloosa, later ended in Montgomery, and then with a rally at Auburn, they are putting some serious miles on this Walt Maddox campaign bus. In fact, if Will can kind of back up here, you can kind of take a look at where some of the staffers ride on this bus in between stops. Tomorrow's stop, North Alabama.
You tell them to go vote.
In a room of Auburn students and neighbors, Walt Maddox told young voters that he believes the upcoming governor's race could be one of the most important in recent memory for students preparing to graduate.
You're not putting all this work in not to have an opportunity down the road. I want those opportunities to be in our state.
Maddox called on the people inside this room to encourage others to hit the polls, adding he's optimistic voters will think beyond party lines.
I really believe, though, that in the end, this election is going to be won by our ideas, and I really like where we are, and I like how we're going to close strong.
When asked, Maddox responded that he'd work to allow access to medical marijuana, but his main points, goals of Medicaid expansion in hopes of saving rural hospitals and a statewide education lottery, topics that didn't fall on deaf ears in Auburn.
Education cost is important, and that's something the lottery would help with. It's just gotten way out of hand how much tuition has increased.
Maddox knows the next week on the trail will be a challenge. He misses his family and continues to complete Tuscaloosa city business while on the road, but he's hopeful the investment turns into cheers next Tuesday.
Our job over the next 8 days is to continue to introduce ourselves to as many people as possible.
Now, Maddox says one of the keys for him is going to be increasing name recognition over the next several days. Of course, we'll be with the campaign as they try to do that. Starting tomorrow morning in Huntsville, we'll have live coverage right here on CBS 42 throughout the day, as well as our CBS 42 News app, our website, and our social media platforms. For now, reporting live in Tuscaloosa County on the Walt Maddox campaign bus, Michael Clark, CBS 42 News, local coverage you can count on.